welcome to Ascension Blue Gator Basketball here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. This afternoon, our broadcast is coming to you from the Blue Gator Gym on the campus of Ascension Episcopal High School in Youngsville, where this afternoon the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators will play host to the Centerfield Bulldogs. Hello once again, everybody. My name is Steve Poliquin. Welcome to the broadcast here this afternoon. Second place really on the line here in District 7-1A. As Ascension Episcopal winners of 3 straight will come in at 11-11 overall, 7-3 in District 7-1A play. Centerville 10-8 overall, and 7-3 in District 7-1A play. Now Centerville won the first meeting in a matchup that was played back on January 15th. Centerville won that one by the final score of 55-38. But this Ascension team playing a lot better basketball right now than they did then. Again, winners of 3 straight. And Centerville has been hit by the injury bug a little bit. 2 of their top players haven't been playing as of late, and it has showed as last week they suffered a 7-point setback to Hanson. So a pretty big district game here for Ascension Episcopal, who will have 3 regular season games left following this one. They play Highland Baptist and LCA on the road following this one. They're at Highland Baptist on Friday night. A week from Tuesday, they travel across town to take on the LCA Knights, and they will wrap up their regular season schedule a week from Friday as they play host to Central Catholic of Morgan City here at Blue Gator Gym. And if Ascension Episcopal runs the table, and that's going to be hard to do. I mean, I'm making it sound a lot easier than what it is. But if they happen to run the table, then they will garner second place in District 7-1A play. I want to thank some of our many fine sponsors helping us bring Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator basketball to you all year on ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, and the YouTube streaming channel. Those sponsors include C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Also, special thanks to Drs. Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator Athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home health care needs. Also, special thanks to Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurants. They support Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout the Acadian area. Make sure you stop by the Sonic Drive-In to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Blue Gator Athletics. And special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slant's Quarterly News Magazine, covering all of Acadian's youth sports. Matt, primarily responsible for helping bring these broadcasts to you both on ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, and the YouTube streaming channel. So thanks to Matt and Quick Slant's Quarterly Youth Magazine. And of course, these broadcasts would not be made possible without the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member, or go to their Facebook fan page. About 3 minutes or so away from tip-off here. And Ascension Episcopal will be without the services of Jake Arsenault today. Jake's out of town on a family vacation. And of course, Jake's celebrating the fact that he just signed a letter of intent with Louisiana Raging Cajun football. Congratulations to Jake there. And of course, the football program at Ascension Episcopal just tremendous year. I mean, what can you say? Ranked number 1 in the state for about half the year, and of course they make it to the semifinals in the Class A select bracket. So just a tremendous year. And basketball is kind of, I don't want to say taking off right where the football program left off, but they sure are having a good year. I mean, again, 11-11 overall. 4 games left in the regular season, including this one, an opportunity for them to finish over 500, and if they win 3 out of their next 4, that will probably get them second place in the district, and it would assure them a winning season, because they would be 2 games over 500, and then even if they would lose the first round of the playoffs, and let's hope that doesn't happen, but I'm just saying, winning 3 out of 4 down the stretch would do 2 things. It would clinch probably a second place. It would probably clinch second place in the district, and the other thing it would do, it would clinch a winning season. So some big basketball games coming up here. The first time that these 2 teams played back on January 15th, Ascension just didn't shoot the basketball the way that they would have liked, and it's very simple. You know, this Ascension Blue Gator basketball team, you know, they're strong at the point with Eli Mutah. You know, they're strong down low with Ronald LeBlanc. Whenever they get perimeter help, and they got guys that can play. Jake Vasquez, a good player. Zach Ronpullo's a good player. Jake Arson, I mentioned him, he's a good player. Patrick Warner's a good player. When those guys all play together, and especially when they hit outside shots, this team is pretty tough to beat. Hopefully that'll be the case today. We are playing an early Monday afternoon game, as it's Mardi Gras season throughout the Acadiana area, and they want to get this one in before all the parades and whatnot start this evening. If you're partaking in Mardi Gras, please be careful of when the parades roll down the street. Know the parade routes if you want to get around them. And if you're going to be a Mardi Gras goer, please do the sensible thing and certainly act accordingly, and most of all, be safe during this Mardi Gras season. So we're just about all set for basketball action here. Ascension Episcopal will be dressed in their white tops, Gators across the front in white, big white numeral. Lower part of the uniform, they have the big white numerals in the back, which is trimmed in blue. White pants trimmed in blue, and the blue shoes. Centerville dressed in their purple tops. They feature purple and gold colors. Purple tops with CHS across the front. In gold, trimmed in white. White numerals in the front, the big white numerals in the back. Trimmed in white. They have on the purple shorts with the gold trim. For Ascension Episcopal, Austin Arsenault will get the start in place of Jake Arsenault. So it'll be Ronald LeBlanc, Eli Mutah, Patrick Warner, Jake Vasquez, and Austin Arsenault. Those will be your starters. The tip, and this is the hottest tip I've ever seen, and it's won by Ascension Episcopal. They had 4 guys for Ascension Episcopal on one side, 4 for Centerville on the other side. Patrick Warner has it. Warner passed down low to LeBlanc, now outside to Austin Arsenault, cross-court pass to Mutah. Now to Vasquez, back to Mutah on the near right wing. Mutah will take it in between the circles now, as Centerville will open up in the 2-3 zone. Mutah will give it head on to Warner, and now to Ronald LeBlanc. LeBlanc will come near right wing, cross-court pass to Warner. Warner back up top to Mutah, right wing to Vasquez, 3-pointer from the right wing, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Centerville, coming away with it is Desmono Monette. Monette goes on the right wing with the give to Jacqueline Bourgeois. And Bourgeois up top to Marvin Strander. Strander to Bourgeois, and now left wing with the give to Monette. Monette back to Bourgeois. Bourgeois head of the circle, goes right wing, dribble drive by Bourgeois, gets caught underneath in traffic, now kicks it out to Monette. Monette with the basketball, goes to Strander, and Strander's shot is no good. The putback, however, is up and good by Cole Cantella. So the first 2 of the basketball game, as Cantella scores 2, and it's 2-0 Centerville. Blue Gators come back as Mutah goes left wing to Warner, now back up top to Mutah. Setting up the offense as he goes left wing to Werner. Now up top to Vaskaku. Vaskaku right wing to Mutal. One dribble up top to Ronald LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes left wing to Vaskaku. Dribble drive by Vaskaku. Lost the basketball. And coming away with it is Centerville. Strawner comes away with it. Strawner. Goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois left wing now. There's the gift to Marvin Strawner. And it's knocked out of bounds by Mutal. Possession of Centerville. There's a pass that's knocked away, and there's a steal. Mutal comes away with it. Eli will go all the way for the layup and score. First two for Mutal, and we're tied at 2 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. Strawner up top. There's the give to Strawner. Up top again to Marvin Strawner. A couple of Strawners on the floor right here. Have to remember to give first names. Bourgeois goes up top to Cantella. Cantella back to Strawner. And there's a three-point attempt by Marvin Strawner. That's no good. Offensive rebound. The putback is up and good by Desmono Monette. First two for Monette, and Centerville has a 4-2 lead at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Centerville waits back in that zone defense. As back come the Blue Gators, there's the entry pass to Ronald LeBlanc. The layup is good. I say layup, it's more like a 5-footer. Count the basket for Ronald LeBlanc. His first two, and we're tied at 4. Centerville basketball as we get back to play on this half of the court. As Monette has it, there's the double team. Up top now to Strawner. Strawner with the basketball. Left wing now to Cantella. Up top with the give to Marquis Strawner. Strawner to Bourgeois. Three-pointer left wing, back of the iron, no good. Ronald LeBlanc high for the rebound. Whistle and a foul underneath. They're going to call Cole Cantella for the foul here. That's his first team foul. Comes at the 4:21 mark of the first quarter. We're tied at 4, Blue Gator basketball. As Zach Ronquillo has checked to the basketball game for Austin Arsenault. Ronquillo has a basketball now on the left wing. There's the give to Warner down low and to LeBlanc. The shot inside is no good. Strawner comes to the near wing, knocked out of bounds by Jake Vaskaku. No, they say Vaskaku knocked it off of Strawner, so it'll be Blue Gator basketball. With about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter here. Ronquillo has the basketball near left wing, now to Mutal, and now to Patrick Warner on the near right wing. Warner up top to Mutal. Mutal with the dribble drive inside to LeBlanc. Got free, put the layup home. Reverse layup by Ronald LeBlanc. He has 4, and the Blue Gators lead at 6-4 with 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Strawner with the basketball now to Bourgeois. Bourgeois pulls up on the dribble, always dangerous. Knocked away by Vaskaku, tried to save it, but does so to Strawner. 5-on-4, Strawner pulls up from 6 feet, that's no good. Rebound on the floor by Monette, who saved it, but right to Mutal. Mutal will come into the front court, 3-on-2 now. Mutal splits the seams, layup no, draws the foul. Foul, I believe, will be on Marquis Strawner, and it is. That's his first, that's a second team foul. It comes at the 3:06 mark of the first quarter, and now Eli Mutal at the line to shoot 2 shots. First free throw for Mutal is in and out, no good. So Mutal missed the first free throw, he'll have another. Second free throw. There we go. I think we're back and rolling now. Second quarter action. Blue Gators leading it 10-7. Centerville basketball. As Bourgeois comes left wing with a give to Marcus Strauner. Strauner in trouble. There's a double team. Goes in the baseline to Bourgeois. Bourgeois reverse layup. No good, but he draws the foul. The foul, I believe they called that on Zach Ronquillo, and they did. That's his first, second team foul. It comes at the 7:39 mark of the second quarter, and Bourgeois at the line to shoot 2 shots. The first one's up and good. Bourgeois will get another. First point of the game for Bourgeois. Second free throw, up short, no good, hit the front of the iron. Ronald LeBlanc with the rebound. 10-8, Blue Gators lead with the basketball. Vasquez in the front court, breaking the pressure. Goes to Patrick Warner. Warner with a feed inside to LeBlanc for the jam session. LeBlanc got free and jammed it home. That's 9 for LeBlanc. And it's 12-8 Blue Gators in the front court. Marvin Strauner has it. Now up top to Marquise Strauner. Now comes left wing with the give to Javian Thomas. Thomas up top to Bourgeois, and now left wing to Monette. To Strauner inside, his shot is good, and a foul. Shot it off balance, drew the foul, count the basket. The foul is on Ronald LeBlanc, and that's the second on LeBlanc. That's the third team foul. Checking in Carl Young for Centerville. Count the basket for Marvin Strauner. That's his 5th point, and misses the old-fashioned 3-point opportunity attempt. Eli Moutar all the way down. I thought he got fouled. How in the world is that not a foul? He got hammered to the court. There was no call. They call it a turnover. Centerville basketball, 12-10. Blue Gators leading. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Marquise Strauner with the basketball. Now comes to Thomas in the corner. Back to Strauner. Up top now with the give to Carl Young. Young goes right wing to Bourgeois. Up top to Marquise Strauner. Strauner in between the circles with 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Comes to Young, near left wing now. Young takes it back in between the circles now, right wing to Strauner. Strauner, step back, shoots the shot over Vasquez. That's no good. Rebound comes to Patrick Warner. Warner to Moutar. Moutar in the front court now. Dribble drive, throws it off glass, no good. Might have got fouled again, no call. Strauner with the rebound. He'll go all the way, laid up at the left hand and good. Marvin Strauner has 7 and we're tied at 12. Under 6 minutes to go. In the second quarter, Moutar breaks the pressure into the front court now. Breaks the double team, feed inside to LeBlanc. He lost it and coming away with it is Strauner. Eric Moutar's beside himself. Can't say I blame him. Marvin Strauner with the runner in the paint. No good. Follows his own miss and scores. That's 9 for Marvin Strauner. Moutar in the front court now for the Blue Gators. Splits the defenders, puts up the shot. No, draws the foul. Foul is on Strauner. That's his first. That's the 4th team foul. And Moutar at the line to shoot 2 shots. Centerville leading this one 14-12 with 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Moutar's first free throw is up and good. Four for Moutar, and I'll make it 5. As he hits them both. And we're tied at 14 with 5:22 to go before halftime here. Strauner with the basketball. Comes left wing now to Thomas. Cincinnati Episcopal in the zone, and Moutar knocks it away, but Bourgeois comes away with it for Centerville. Back up top now to Thomas. Right wing, make it left wing to Young. Young in the corner to Strauner. 3-pointer good. Marvin Strauner on fire here. He's got 12. 12 of the 17 Centerville points. 17-14. Ronquillo on the other end for the Blue Gators. Goes to Moutar in between the circles now. 4:40 to go before halftime. Mutah left wing, not a Ronquillo, up top to Baskuku, and now right wing to Mutah. As they give it the high post to Ronquillo. His shot from 15 feet is no good. And the rebound comes to Carl Young. Young to Strawner, and now down low to Marquis Strawner. Strawner up top to Bourgeois. Three-pointer by Bourgeois. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Austin Arsenault. Arsenault needs help, gets it as he gets a pass over to Patrick Warner. Warner to Mutah in the front court. Mutah will set up the offense here. Give it the high post to Baskuku, and now left wing to Ronquillo. Up top to Mutah, and now to Warner on the right wing. Swing it to Mutah, and now left wing to Ronquillo. Back in between the circles to Mutah. 3:50 to go before halftime. Blue Gators trail by 3 points. Left wing to Ronquillo again. Now up top to Baskuku. Baskuku in between the circles. Right wing to Mutah, to Warner, and now swings it left wing to Baskuku. Baskuku up top to Ronquillo. Ronquillo will put it on the floor. Goes to Warner. Warner looking inside. Nothing going there. Up top to Ronquillo. Right wing to Warner. A three-pointer by Warner. That's short, no good. Rebound on the floor. Controlled by Centerville. Marquis Strawner comes away with it. Now to Marvin Strawner. 17-14. Centerville leads with the basketball. Marvin Strawner goes to Bourgeois on the right wing. Splits the defenders. Goes up in traffic and hits the shot. Nice strong move there by Jacqueline Bourgeois, who has 3 points. 19-14 now. Centerville leads. Blue Gators need a hoop. As Eli Mouton goes to the high post to Baskuku. Now to Warner. Lost it, but he gets it back. Left-hand dribble by Warner. And now to Mouton. Give it at the high post again to Baskuku. To Ronquillo. A three from the left wing is good. Big shot there, Zach Ronquillo. That's a big three. That gets the Blue Gators back to within 2 points. 19-17. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Thomas near left wing for Centerville now. Up top to Strawner, and now to Bourgeois on the right wing. Bourgeois goes in the corner now with the give to Young. Back up top to Bourgeois. 2:15 to go as Bourgeois goes to Strawner, and now to Thomas. There's the feed down low to Marquis Strawner, and another feed down low. His shot by Young is no good. His putback is no good. Rebound on the floor, controlled by Strawner. His baseline jumper is no good from about 6 feet. Baskuku comes away with it. Jake in the front court, now to Mouton in between the circles. The Blue Gators could tie with the hoop, could maybe take the lead with a three-pointer. Mouton in between the circles, goes to Baskuku. Baskuku, a runner in the paint, that's no good. Rebound comes to Carl Young. Young gets it to Strawner. Strawner in the front court now with the minute and 38 to go. Strawner splits the defenders, pull-up jumper in the paint, that's no good. Rebound tapped out long to Bourgeois. Bourgeois had it knocked away and stolen by Mouton. Mouton looking to push it. He'll go all the way. The layup from underneath hit the bottom of the rim. And coming away with it is Carl Young. Young stops, pops, shoots a 15-footer. That's no good. Rebound Baskuku. Baskuku to Warner, and now the Blue Gators will slow things down here with 1:10 left to go in the first half. Warner will hand it off to Mouton. Mouton will set up the offense here. Mouton, left wing to Warner. Now to Austin Arsenault, back to Warner on the left wing. Up top to Mouton. Clock ticking with 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Blue Gators are in no hurry here. If Centerville lets them, they'll go ahead and play for the last shot. Now they'll put a little pressure on the basketball as Mouton, with the give and go, is fouled. Mouton got it to Warner, who is getting it back to Mouton. The foul is on Carl Young. That's the 15th foul. So the Blue Gators not yet in the bonus. They'll have to inbound. Nice feed to Baskuku, layup good. Mouton found him and Baskuku finished. And we're tied at 19. First points Baskuku in the front court. Marquis Strawner to Marvin Strawner. Looks like Centerville's going to play for one shot here. 18 seconds to go before halftime. As Marquis Strawner on the near left wing, just holding the basketball. 10 seconds to go before halftime. Strauner up top to Marvin Strauner. You need to start running the offense. 5 seconds left to go. Long three by Strauner. Back of the hour. No. Rebound to Ron Pullo, and that's the end of the first half. A fun, exciting first half of basketball has come to an end. It's halftime here at Ascension Episcopal High School. With your score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 19 and the Centerville Bulldogs 19. You are listening and watching Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator basketball here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. I want to thank some of our many fine sponsors that, well, these broadcasts would not be made possible without them. And special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants Quarterly Youth Sports Magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports. Were it not for Matt, these broadcasts would not be made possible, but also want to thank our regular sponsors as well. Those sponsors include C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Also special thanks to Drs. Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout our daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home health care needs. Also special thanks to Ann and Ted Kirk of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurants. They support Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Stop by Sonic to show your appreciation and thank Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator athletics. And the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member or go to their Facebook fan page. Taking a look at some first half individual scoring. For Centerville, they were led by Marvin Strauner, who had 12 points in the first half. So 12 for Strauner. 3 points by Jacqueline Bourgeois, and 2 points apiece Cole Cantella and Desmono Manette. For the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators, they were led by the 9 points of Ronald LeBlanc in the first half. Eli Mouton had 5 points in the first half. Zach Ronquillo hit a three-pointer to account for all 3 of his points, and Jake Baskaku with 2 points in the first half. Again, big game for both teams. Ascension Episcopal came in at 11-11 overall, 7-3 in District 7-1A play. Centerville came in at 10-8 overall and 7-3 in District 7-1A play. And, you know, again, you look at the upcoming schedule for Ascension Episcopal. They play Highland Baptist in a game that they'll be favored in on Friday evening, and that game will be on the road. Then a week from tomorrow, we are playing on Monday because of Mardi Gras Tuesday, and playing early also because of Mardi Gras. But a week from tomorrow, the Blue Gators will travel across town and take on the Lafayette Christian Academy Knights in a game that they'll be the underdogs in. And then they'll end the season against Central Catholic of Morgan City in a matchup that if the Blue Gators can hold on and win this game, I say hold on, it's tied right now, but if they can come away with a victory here in this game this afternoon and also pick up a win over Highland Baptist on Friday evening, that could maybe set the stage for that matchup against Central Catholic of Morgan City that, as I explained earlier, could do a couple of things. It could clinch second place in the district for Ascension Episcopal, and it also could clinch a winning season. So again, just a lot on the line over the next couple of weeks as the teams will soon head into playoff action. But a big final 16 minutes of basketball coming up here between the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators and the Centerville Bulldogs. Brandon Como will have the broadcast for you Friday night right here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel as the Blue Gators will travel to New Iberia to take on Highland Baptist. Got about 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in this halftime period. And again, want to thank the sponsors, and very easy to do because these broadcasts would not be possible without the sponsors, including C&G Boats. Gotta love C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Also special thanks to Doctors Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties, committed to providing comprehensive in-home healthcare services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home healthcare needs. Also special thanks to Ann and Ted Kurgan. Yes, indeed, at the Sonic Drive-In. Tell you what, want to take advantage of happy hour at the Sonic each and every day from 2 until 4 o'clock. Half price on your favorite drinks, all available at the Sonic. And of course, can't beat the number 2 combo for me, or the grilled cheese wacky pack for the kids. Gotta love the Sonic. And Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurant support not only Blue Gator basketball, they also support youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Make sure you stop by the Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator athletics. Also, special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants quarterly youth sports magazine covers all of Acadiana's youth sports. And special thanks to the Ascension Booster Club. Now, if you're interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club, just call the school, or you could go to their Facebook page. So special thanks to all of those helping us bring Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator basketball to you on ESPN 1420, ESPN1420.com, and what you are watching and listening to right now, the ESPN 1420 YouTube streaming channel. My name is Steve Peliquin, and again, Brandon Como will have the broadcast for you Friday evening as the Blue Gators will travel to Highland Baptist. Looking at about a 7:15 tip-off time for that one. It's like, where does the time go? Seems like basketball just started. Actually, this is the second to last home game of the year for the Blue Gators, who will close out their home schedule the last regular season game of the year against Central Catholic of Morgan City. So, unfortunately, only one more chance to come see the Blue Gators after this one at home in the regular season, but still some critical games that will come up down the stretch. And hopefully a playoff berth as well for Ascension Episcopal. But, it's been a great year from a sports standpoint so far. We talked about football earlier with their run deep into the playoffs and the number 1 ranking in Class A throughout the course of the year. Basketball right now tied for second place in District 718 place, so they're having a good year. Lonnie Landry getting set to get going with his Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator baseball team. Good things are expected from them this year. So, this athletic department, I mean, you look at the swimming team and the volleyball team. Girls basketball won earlier today against Centerville, a nice win for them. And of course, they have a bright future. The girls basketball team does. So, this is nice to see. It's a thriving athletic department, and there's reasons for that. You know, the administration, the coaches that they have here. I mean, when you talk about Michael Desimo in football, and I mentioned Lonnie Landry in baseball, and of course Eric Mouton in boys basketball, who's also an athletic director. I mean, you know, it's easy to see why they're starting to thrive. I mean, the administration and the coaches all work on the same page, and of course they got a great bunch of kids to work with who work really hard. So this is an athletic department that has had some success, and you know what? They're only going to have more success in the future. Just about all set for second half action. Pull up a chair. It's been part of your late Monday afternoon, early Monday evening with us. Day after Super Bowl 50, the day before Mardi Gras here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. Ascension Episcopal will control to begin the second half. Patrick Warner has it now to Zach Ronquillo in the corner. Back to Warner and now to Mouton. Mouton head of the circle, goes to Ronquillo on the far right wing. Now to Mouton, now to Warner. Warner on the left wing, one dribble to Mouton, now to Ronquillo, three-pointer from the right wing, back of the iron. No, but that one looked good when it left his hand, but didn't go down. Strauner with the rebound for Centerville. To Marquis Strauner, now to Bourgeois. He lost it, retrieves it near the sideline to Marquis Strauner. To Marvin Strauner. Strauner thought about the three, thought better of it. Gators in a zone. Now goes to Marquis Strauner, and now to Bourgeois in the left wing. Bourgeois with the entry pass to Monette, knocked out of bounds off of Ronald LeBlanc, and possession will go to Centerville. 7:09 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 19 in a big District 7 wedding matchup for second place. Monette feeds it to Marquis Strauner. Up top to Bourgeois, now to Marvin Strauner. Marvin Strauner with 12 points in the first half. Got to keep him quiet in the second half. Left wing now to Marquis Strauner, now to Marvin Strauner. Give it the high post to Monette. Now it comes to Cole Candela, now to Marvin Strauner. Lost it on the way up. Candela reverse layup, no good. And the rebound, Ronald LeBlanc. Now to Mouton, to Ronquillo down the far right sideline. To Mouton. Mouton in between the circles. Now to Ronquillo. Up top to Mouton. Mouton, a couple of dribbles. Here on the left wing, now we'll take it back a step, and now to Patrick Warner on the left wing. Warner up top to Mouton, now right wing to Ronquillo. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Mouton left wing, now to Warner. Up top to Vascacu, and now to Mouton right wing. Ronquillo in between the circles. To Vascacu, feed inside to Mouton, knocked away in a steal. Bourgeois comes away with it. Now to Cole Candela, feed to Marvin Strauner, missed the layup. Candela runs down the offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Feed back to Marvin Strauner. His shot in the paint, no good. Rebound, Ronald LeBlanc. His outlet pass is too strong and by Patrick Warner. That's a Blue Gator turnover. It'll be Centerville basketball with 5:52 to go in the third quarter here. Team that protects the basketball best the second half, very likely to win this one. Marquis Strauner to Marvin Strauner. Pull-up jumper for three, good. 15 for Marvin Strauner, and it's a 22-19 Centerville lead. Brennan Lightfoot getting set to check in for the Blue Gators. Ronquillo on the baseline to LeBlanc, now to Warner. Warner, a couple of dribbles, goes up top to Mouton, a three, got it! Eli Mouton with the big three, and retired again at 22. Mouton with 8, first points of the second half for him and the team. Bourgeois in the front court now. Goes to Marquis Strauner on the left wing. Strauner working on Zach Ronquillo in that zone defense. Pulls up on the dribble. Now goes up top to Bourgeois. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 22 in this key District 7-1A matchup. Marquis Strauner will hand it off to Bourgeois now with the left hand. Goes to Marvin Strauner. Strauner with a feed inside to Candela, and there's contact, no call as LeBlanc comes away with the basketball. LeBlanc to Ronquillo, a chance for the Blue Gators to take the lead. Now to Mouton on the right wing, feed inside the basket. It's knocked away by Candela, out of bounds, and possession will belong to the Blue Gators as Brendan Lightfoot does check in, replacing Patrick Warner with 4:23 left to go in the third quarter. Boy, tough and tight here at Ascension Episcopal High School. As Mouton goes right wing to Ronquillo now in between the circles to Mouton. Mouton near left wing to Lightfoot to Ronquillo, cross court to Mouton, feed inside to LeBlanc, turn around, jumper in the paint, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Candela, should be Blue Gator basketball. And it is. Boy, Ascension Episcopal got what they wanted there. Good feed for Mouton to LeBlanc, got it in perfect scoring position, did everything right but put it home. There's the alley-oop as LeBlanc is fouled. And the alley-oop from the baseline. That's the first foul on any team in the second half. 4:04 to go. Inbound pass to Vasquez, to Lightfoot and to Mouton. Mouton on the far right wing. In between the circles now as Centerville drops back in the 2-3 zone. Comes left wing to Zach Ronquillo. Ronquillo to Mouton. Far right wing. Mouton back to Ronquillo to Mouton to Lightfoot. There's a touch pass to LeBlanc, and they're going to hit him with a charge. That's the third foul on Ronald LeBlanc. Eric Mouton doesn't believe it, and I don't blame him. Like somebody stuck out their knee there. Monette stuck out his knee, but the officials say that's a charge on LeBlanc. So Centerville basketball, a chance for the Bulldogs to take the lead. Strauner goes to Bourgeois. Now back to Marvin Strauner. Draws the double team. Now to Bourgeois. Bourgeois on the baseline. That's either a foul or a walk. It's a walk. And Eric Mouton said that was a block. He said, and he's right. That was a block. They're just really letting them play. I'm telling you, they're really letting these teams play, and guys are getting away with a lot of contact. Chance for Ascension Episcopal to take the lead here. Ronquillo goes to Mouton, now in the corner to Lightfoot. Lightfoot gets the double team, wants the trap, defeat to Ronald LeBlanc. He draws the triple team up top to Mouton. Three-pointer from head on, front of the iron, no good. Vasquez tries to save it, but does so to Monette. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Strauner draws the double team, shoots the floater in the paint, no good. Rebound Mouton. Mouton in the front court, he's looking to run, has no numbers, so he'll slow it up a little bit with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Mouton in between the circles, comes to Lightfoot now, near left wing. Lightfoot will go up top to LeBlanc, to Ronquillo, high post, and now to give to LeBlanc, and now to Mouton in the corner to Vasquez. Vasquez to Ronquillo. Ronquillo with the dribble drive, floater in the paint, that's no good. Rebound to Strauner. Strauner feed inside, there's a steal. Vasquez comes away with it. Vasquez to Mouton. Mouton in the front court now. There's a floater from 17. That's no good. And the rebound to Centerville as we approach the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Bourgeois in the front court on the baseline. Give it to Marquise Strauner now. Strauner in the front court working on Mouton. Now to Bourgeois. Three-pointer left wing. That's no good. Rebound to Ronald LeBlanc. And to Mouton, and now the Blue Gators will slow things up a little bit here. Tie basketball game. Feed inside to Vasquez. Draws the double team off glass. Missed the shot, no good. LeBlanc with the putback, that's no good. He got his own rebound. To Vasquez and to Mouton. Mouton to Ronquillo, three-pointer right wing, in and out, no good. LeBlanc had the rebound, knocked it out of bounds, possession Centerville. Oh man, a lot of activity, just not a lot of points in the last couple of minutes. 1:19 to go. We're tied at 22. Centerville basketball. Strauner in the front court now for the Bulldogs. He shoots a 14-footer. That's no good. LeBlanc tapped it, and it's controlled by Mouton. Mouton in the front court. A minute to go in the third quarter. We're all tied at 22. As Mouton controls for the Blue Gators in the front court to LeBlanc, down low to Vasquez, fouled underneath. The Ascension Episcopal crowd with a sarcastic bit of applause as Jake Vascacu will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. They are letting them play, to put it mildly. Vascacu's free throw is up and good. He'll have another. That's 3 for Vascacu. Make it 4 here, Jake. Second free throw is also good. 2 clutch free throws by Vascacu, and that gives the Blue Gators a 24-22 lead. Remember, we were tied at 19 at the half. Not a lot of points here in the third quarter. Bourgeois in the front court for Centerville. Give up top to Thomas. And now to Marvin Strauner. Thomas has it in the paint. Feed to Bourgeois. Got underneath the basket and put it home. 25 seconds left to go. In the third quarter, give Bourgeois 5 points. We're tied at 24. Blue Gators will play for the final shot of the third quarter. Mouton to give the high post to LeBlanc. His scoop shot no good, but he draws the foul. A blocking foul on Centerville. Cole Candela will get called for the foul. I said the Blue Gators would play for the last shot. They will not have the last shot. With 9.4 seconds left, Centerville will get the last shot. Hopefully, LeBlanc could sink a couple of free throws, and he hits the first one. First point of the second half for LeBlanc. He has 10 in the game. That gave Ascension Episcopal a 1-point lead. LeBlanc can make it a 2-point lead. Left it short, though, and the rebound comes to Marquise Strauner. Strauner in the front court now to Thomas. Thomas splits the defenders to Bourgeois. 16-footer from the right wing is no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. We've played 3 complete here at Ascension Episcopal High School. Your score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 25 and the Centerville Bulldogs 24. I want to thank our sponsors, including C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Doctors Tony and Rick Leone want to thank them, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home health care needs. Also, special thanks to Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In. They support Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Stop by Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator athletics. Thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants quarterly youth sports magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports. And special thanks to the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member or go to their Facebook fan page. 8 minutes of basketball left here this afternoon, / this evening, at least. Battle for second place in District 7-1A. Ascension Episcopal leading Centerville 25-24. Centerville basketball. As we start the fourth and final period, Strauner, dribble drive, leaves it down low to Carl Young. He draws the double team to Thomas, who saves it to Strauner. Strauner lost his footing, now maintains, down to Bourgeois in the paint, no good. Strauner offensive rebound, blocked from behind by LeBlanc. Mouton comes away with it. Eli goes all the way, lays it up to the right hand, score. Eli Mouton after a big block by Ronald LeBlanc. It's a 3-point Blue Gator lead, 27-24. 7:20 to go in the third period. There's a knockaway, still on the floor, controlled by Ronquillo, a timeout. Ronquillo controlled, and a timeout by Ascension Episcopal. With 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the basketball game, the Blue Gators call a timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. Boy, every possession is going to be big here in the fourth and final period. A reminder, Friday night, the Blue Gators on the road to take on Highland Baptist. You can hear and listen to that game right here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. Brandon Como will have that broadcast for you. And then next week, the Blue Gators, on Tuesday of next week, travel to LCA before wrapping up their regular season schedule and their home schedule a week from Friday night against Central Catholic of Morgan City. Vascuku will inbound for Ascension Episcopal. And there's a baseball pass to Ronquillo, who broke loose. Layup, good, and a foul. Vascuku with the baseball pass as Ronquillo broke free. Count the basket. That's 5 for Ronquillo, and an opportunity to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. 6 for Ronquillo. It's a 6-point Blue Gator lead. 30-24 with 7:05 to go. Thomas in the front court goes to Bourgeois on the left wing. Back to Thomas. Thomas cross-court pass to Marquis Strauner. Strauner draws the double team up top to Marvin Strauner, now to Thomas. Left wing, Thomas puts it on the floor to Marquise Thomas. Thomas, one dribble. Now up top to Thomas to Marvin Strauner. Strauner goes to Thomas on the right wing, draws the double team, knocked away, there's a steal. Lightfoot comes away with it. Blue Gator basketball leading by 6 with 6.5 to go now. As Mutah in the front court. Feed down low, getting free. Lightfoot layup, missed it underneath. And back comes Centerville. Strauner with the runner in the paint, scored. Kind of threw that one in there. Holy cow. Strauner has had a game. He's got 17 points. Well, that's a big turnaround. Blue Gators led it 30-24 at one standpoint. Had an opportunity underneath for a pretty good shot. That was missed. And then Centerville comes back, and Strauner comes back with a runner in the paint. So we told you this would be a good basketball game, and it has been. These two teams really going at it tooth and nail here today, and just good basketball, something that you like to see on a Monday afternoon. Want to say special thanks to C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Also special thanks to Doctors Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Give nursing specialties a call today. Full court pressure applied by Centerville as Eli Mutah in the front court down the far right sideline now. Splits the defenders. 6 minutes left. Blue Gators lead by 4 with the basketball. Mutah will hand it off to Ronald LeBlanc now. LeBlanc, one dribble to Patrick Warner on the far right wing. Warner needs some help. Gets it high up top to Vascuku, and now to Ronquillo, to Warner, and to Mutah. Mutah goes right wing to Warner. And back to Mutah. Mutah goes right wing to Vascuku, back up top to Mutah, now to Warner. Again to Mutah, to Vascuku, and to Mutah with 5:22 to go. Mutah to Warner, draws the double team, and now back to Mutah. Mutah to Warner. Give it the high post to LeBlanc, and now to Vascuku. Back up top to Warner. Taking time off the clock here. Up top to LeBlanc. Left wing now to Vascucu. Give to Ronquillo. Ronquillo with the dribble drive. Kick out to Warner, and now to LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking to drive. Gets cut off to Ronquillo. He'll shoot a 17-footer from head on. That's no good. Rebound. Goes to Marvin Strauner. Strauner with the feed down low to Bourgeois. Knocked away by LeBlanc. Now controlled by Ronquillo. Man, oh man, that's a big turnover. Blue Gators lead by 4 with the basketball. 30-26, 4:25 to go. Ronquillo in the front court, in between the circles, now to Warner. Warner to Mutaw. Mutaw up top to Warner, and now right wing to Vascucu with 4:10 to go. Now to LeBlanc. His pull-up jumper from 15 is no good, but Ronquillo gets the offensive rebound. Another chance for Ascension Episcopal here, as Vascucu just dribbling, and he's waiting for Centerville to come put some pressure on him. Now Vascucu with the left-hand dribble to Warner, up top to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will shoot the 17-footer and hit it. Ronald LeBlanc has 12. That's his first field goal of the second half. 32-26. Blue Gators lead by 6. So we approach the 3.5-minute mark of the basketball game. Bourgeois, 3 other end, back of the iron. No, Mutaw gets the rebound for Ascension Episcopal. In the front court now. 3:12 to go. Blue Gators control as Warner has it. And a timeout by Ascension Episcopal. And while we have an opportunity, I want to thank some of our many fine sponsors helping us bring Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator basketball to you on ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, and the YouTube ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. Those sponsors include Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurants. They support Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Stop by the Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator athletics. Also, special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants quarterly youth sports magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports, and the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member, or go to their Facebook fan page. 3:09 to go. Blue Gators leading at 32-26. Big possession here. They could make this a 3-possession game as we now hit the 3-minute mark. As Mutaw in the front court to Vascucu, and now to Ronquillo on the left wing. Up top to LeBlanc. LeBlanc with the dribble drive, layup, yes, and a foul. That's a big play right there. That's when the big players step up. They want the ball in these situations. LeBlanc wanted it, count the basket. He draws the foul. Could make it a 9-point game, and he does. $15 for LeBlanc. Blue Gators with their biggest lead of the game, 35-26. Strauner, pull up 3, back of the iron, no. LeBlanc tapped it to Vascucu, who gets it to Mutaw. And Mutaw is fouled in the backcourt by Bourgeois. 2:35 to go, and it's very simple. If you're the Blue Gators, if you protect the basketball and hit free throws, you're going to win the basketball game. Still not in the bonus, though. One more will put the Blue Gators in the bonus. There's Ronquillo in the front court to Mutaw, and there's a foul. So 1-and-1 time with 2:29 left to go. Was Ronquillo at the line to shoot 1 and a possible bonus for the Blue Gators. Blue Gators looking to get above the 500 mark. They came in at 11-11 overall. Free throw is good. Of course, these two teams tied in District 7 1A, both with 7-3 records for second place behind LCA. 7 for Ronquillo, and make it 8 as he hits both free throws. It's a double-digit lead, 37-26. Centerville in the front court. Strauner goes to Marquis Strauner. Up top to Carl Young. Feed down low to Candela, knocked away. Controlled by Bourgeois, though. Bourgeois near right wing with 2:10 to go. To Young, knocked away from him by Mouton, but controlled by Marquise Strauner. Up top to Young. Young to Marquise Strauner, now to Marvin Strauner on the far left wing. Strauner, pull-up jumper from 18, got it. Outstanding game from Marvin Strauner. 19 points in the game. That cuts the Blue Gator lead to 9, but again, still in really good shape here. You know, up by 9 points, you got the basketball, there's 1:53 left, and again, I always point this out during the game, or I like to say this. I think we're in a situation now where Centerville can't win the game. Only Ascension Episcopal could lose it. In other words, again, Blue Gators protect the basketball, they hit the free throws, they're going to win the basketball game here. You can't help them. You can't help them with turnovers. You can't help them with turnovers in a bucket. You can't help them with missed free throws. Just put the game away here in this situation, and you would pick up a big district win. Vascocu, Warner, Mouton, Ronquillo, and LeBlanc, the 5 on the court for Ascension Episcopal here. Vascocu will inbound, full court pressure by Centerville. Vascocu gives it to Ronquillo, and Ronquillo inbounds to LeBlanc, now to Vascocu, and Vascocu is held by Strauner. I mean, just grab Vascocu's arm. And that's an intentional foul. Yeah, I was getting ready to say 1-1. I saw one official say 1-1 at first. And no way that could be a 1-1. So Vascocu to shoot 2. He hits the first one. He's got 5, and he's got another free throw coming. Second free throw from Vascocu is also good. Six for Vascocu, and again, it's an 11-point Blue Gator lead. 1:48 to go. Let's see if Centerville continues to foul the basketball as inbounds pass comes to Mouton here. Mouton in the front court is fouled by Thomas. And Mouton will be at the line. See how much Centerville's going to foul down the stretch before they maybe wave the white flag, so to speak. Mouton's free throw is good. 11 for Mouton. LeBlanc has 15, and Mouton with 11 to lead the way. Second free throw is also good. 12 for Mouton. It's 41-28, a 13-point Blue Gator lead. 90 seconds to go now. It's Thomas in the front court for Centerville. Goes to Bourgeois, knocked away from him. There's the double team, and there's a steal by Mouton. And that's going to do it. The Blue Gators are going to win this one. Mouton is fouled by Bourgeois. 13-point lead, 1:16 left. Yep, I'm calling it. Game was tied at 19 at halftime. Blue Gators went on a little bit of a run to end the third quarter, but they've controlled the fourth quarter here. Mouton to shoot 2. The first free throws hits the back of the iron, no good. He'll have another. Second free throw from Eli is good. Got the roll. 13 for Mutah. He and LeBlanc have combined for 28 of the 42 Blue Gator points. 14-point Blue Gator lead. Marvin Strawner goes to Thomas. Thomas working on Mutah here. Pulls up on the dribble. Now up top to Carl Young. Young back to Thomas. This defenders pull up jumper from 15 feet and good. Javian Thomas has his first two. Ronquillo inbounds to Baskaku, and Baskaku is fouled from behind. 38.6 seconds left. Baskaku at the line to shoot two. And again, I guess I could see where Centerville, it's an important game, so you want to play to the buzzer. As Baskaku hits the free throw, he'll have another. Second free throw also good. Baskaku has been clutch at the line. He's got 8. Again, the lead is 14. Marvin Strawner splits the defenders. Finger roll layup, no good. LeBlanc with the rebound. Out to Mutah. To Baskaku. And Baskaku is fouled. And now I don't know why Centerville is fouling, because they have no chance now. There's 22 seconds left. This is going to be a big win for the Blue Gators. They're going to improve to 12-11 overall and 8-3 in district play. Centerville's going to fall to 10-9 overall and 7-4 in district 7-1A play. Baskaku's free throw is good. And Jake could reach double-digit points with the second successful free throw here, and he's got it. And he's just been draining them easy. It's a 16-point lead, under 20 seconds to go. Strawner for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Marquise Strawner, and there's a goaltending on Ronald LeBlanc. So count the basket for Marquise Strawner. His first points of the game. It's 46-32. Ronquillo to Baskaku. Not a Ronquillo. And Ronquillo is just going to dribble out the clock. It's going to be a big win for the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. Coach Eric Mutah's team takes over sole possession of second place in District 7-1A with a big 46-32 victory over the Centerville Bulldogs. Get you some individual scoring statistics here in a moment, but again, I want to thank our many fine sponsors, including C&G Boats, Doctors Rick and Tony Leone, also Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In, Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine, and of course the Ascension Booster Club. Individual statistics in the game leading the way for Ascension Episcopal: Ronald LeBlanc, 15 points, 13 for Eli Mutah. Jake Baskaku, a third Blue Gator in double-digit scoring with 10. Zach Ronquillo had 8. And a losing cause for Centerville, Marvin Strawner led the way with 19 points, 5 for Jacqueline Bourgeois, and 2 points apiece. There's Mono Monette, Marquise Strawner, Javian Thomas, and Cole Cantella. Again, with the victory, Ascension Episcopal moves to 12-11 overall, 8-3 in District 7-1A play. Centerville falls to 10-9 overall and 7-4 in District 7-1A play. Fourth consecutive win for the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. Our next broadcast will be coming to you Friday evening from New Iberia as the Blue Gators travel to take on Highland Baptist. Raymond Como will have that broadcast for you shortly after 7:15 right here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. That wraps it up from Ascension Episcopal High School this afternoon. Again, your final score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 46 and the Centerville Bulldogs 32. My name is Steve Poliquin. Till next time, so long everybody. This is the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel.